The issue is I gotta find an iPhone charger. Hey, do any of you have an iPhone charger? I would make a trade for a charger, a cord. Okay. Shoot. We'll work that one out. We'll figure it out. I have my bricks, but no cord. My bricks are fully charged. Might have to take a break on the stream just to conserve battery until we find a cord. You guys, we've just been walking the streets right now. There's other events happening, but we're with this group. I have no other intentions here but just to keep whatever group we're with safe. What happened to the bike? I'm with as you see, we get separated, but I mean it's not too hard to link up back with the group. Yeah, I got it. Thanks. Hey, do any of you guys have an iPhone cord? An iPhone cord? Nope.
Don't believe so.
I'd make a trade so that way you know I'm not just taking. Like I would give you something. You know.
No.
I got a big brick, but I just need a cord to charge it.
I got a cord.
You have an iPhone cord?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was standing right next to you. If you want to hold something, bro. Appreciate it, man. Oh, we're getting help here.
Are you live streaming?
Yeah, I'm live streaming. I'm not putting none of you guys' faces or anything. I put
my
it.
face. I'll entertain your crowd.
Yeah, you guys.
Got some support from another fellow supporter here. Gonna get some. Is it aiming at you?
No, I don't aim it at me. I try not to.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I've seen you on.
Yeah, you probably have.
What is your hey bro? What is your handle?
Andrew Mercado.
Oh no way! I watched you last night.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh really?
We were watching.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Can I
Good
say?
job running last
Yeah,
night.
I mean, yep. You guys watching?
I want to say like. I was watching this feed last night. It was awesome. So it's pretty cool to actually be holding Andrew's.
Hey, you were panicking.
This is my brother's sign that we made.
Here's the cord. I got bricks.
It's actually.
Follow me,
Industrial brick, I just forgot.
M-O-I-G.
All right. And then show us your sign. This sign is actually thick to withstand some rubber bullets. That's crazy. So it's got a bunch of.
Oh, it's all good. I got it. All right, we're gonna follow. They let me get my phone charged. We had stopped and they helped me. We got an iPhone charger, so we're gonna stick around with them, like you said. Yeah. All right, we're. Yep. Oh, do you need another one? I have another power brick in my backpack. Oh, you don't have a cord? Okay.
I need one. Actually.
Oh, okay. Hey, just. Yeah. Oh, here, grab it.
Oh, they're over there.
Do you have a brick? Or do you need mine?
I need a brick.
Okay.
I carry this for you, bro.
Oh, appreciate it, bro. Give me a second. Here. Here you go. Yeah, I do have another brick. Yep. The one I have will keep my phone charged for forever.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, I got buddy helping carry my bag. Get a bag. The thing's ripped. We're getting help with the iPhone cords. We're moving here. The leader waited for us actually to get our things together, so we could keep this little group we're with safe. Because our group is a little small, but we're gonna keep moving.
Hey guys.
Yeah, we're waiting for okay. Like I said, the leader's keeping the group that we have together, and we're gonna keep them at least protected like we can because we have medical supplies. 4.5.
Awesome.
At least it's fame. At least it's fame from people that are around here. I mean, you guys are around the world too, but I'm just happy that most of the people in the community are recognizing what we're trying to do. That means more. Grabbing trash and shit we find on the streets too. So as we're moving, we're picking things up as we can. Please take care of St. Paul. Don't allow them to loot. No, St. Paul is under control. Trust us. The group tried to cross to St. Paul, and it wasn't happening yesterday. So
Together, group up.
we're just peacefully protesting with the peaceful protesters. Kind of just walking around them. So you guys can just see what my markings are. I have a civilian type camo bag, a field medic sign, and crosses on me, and I'm wearing a hat, Adidas hat, and a mask, and then I got my brick, and that's all this is. I got gray on, I got gray sleeves on, the crosses on my arms, and jeans with boots. I'm not wearing any type of markings besides the. Hold on, how do I fix this back here? Then the identifications to be able to keep ourselves safe, and the people around us safe. I mean, when you see people helping me carry my supplies, like this is amazing, man. Make sure my phone is charging. Yep.
I can't sit home today.
Oh, the team. I was like the job.
So yeah, we're doing a weekend with the trash. I see you guys saying thanks. But really, the community all day today, I was down on Lake Street sweeping up. They were sweeping up the rubble and picking up things. Like there were hundreds of people downtown cleaning. So we're gonna kind of get back. So we're gonna stick to the outside with the crossing guard, so that way they know that we're only here for support to the group. We identify ourselves distinctively now, as I've been adapting. Everybody has a voice, you guys. It doesn't matter how big it is. I mean, our group had a couple hundred. The community worked it out north of here. But this is the group size that we're down to, but that's okay.
No fires, no looting. No fires, no looting. No looting.
No fires.
No looting.
No fires.
No looting.
And you guys, it's not like we want to be in danger. Here's
We are here in peace. We are here in peace, having a peaceful protest. There's not many of us, and that's great, because we don't pose a threat. We don't pose no threat if we're being peaceful, but more can't come. As long as you come in peace, as long as you come in peace, join us if you come in peace.
You guys just heard the leader of this group said, if you're gonna come join us, you gotta come join us in peace. And if that's not your intention, then don't come.
Who's this for? George Floyd.
You guys hear, even this little small group of people I'm with, the people that. Thank you. If that gets too heavy, I can carry it again, man. The strap broke on my. Yeah, bro, that's a big medical supplies in there, dude. I know, for X.
George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Nice, everybody.
Yep.
I like the energy.
Yep.
George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd.
Just show the community.
All for.
No fires.
No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting. No fires. No looting.
Just got a little fist bump there from somebody walking past us.
No fires, no looting. No fires, no looting.
We're gonna go back to the street. We're gonna stay with this group wherever we end up. We're in a different part of the city to be able to get out at this point, so we're okay. If we're with a group this small, it's a little easier to snatch the people up. So we'll try to encourage to obey the curfew if the group stays this small, just for the simple fact that they've been rounding groups, the smaller groups, up a lot easier, understandably. So that's why I believe this group's going to join a bigger group at some point, but we're going to see. Just making sure, keeping this group safe. I haven't had to do too much narrating because you guys have been able to see it play out for yourself. In the more hairy situations.
If Jamar don't get it, if Jamar don't get it,
Shut it down.
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 if George 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 don't get it.
Shut it down.
No fires, no looting. 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 No fires, no looting.
No fires.
Cross over.
No fires. No looting.
No fire. Cross over.
So we're letting, like I said, we're not taking charge at all here. We're letting the community leaders do it. It's not our job. Our job is just to document it and watch and follow. Just making sure they stay safe. You guys can kind of see the city, or this part of the city. You guys have seen a lot of destruction in the last couple of days in parts of the city, but it's pretty peaceful. It's been peaceful as best we could.
They tell the people when they're going into enemy territory, especially with the police, bring a mask.
Right.
Bring a mask.
Yeah, we're all pretty masked up down here. Just for like the tear gas or any type of smoke there, because it's more than just for the coronavirus protection. It's for the flammable and dangerous chemicals that are coming out of the smoke from the buildings downtown is very dangerous to breathe in.
You can see people leaving food out.
Everyone go live on Facebook. Everyone go live.
We already are.
Go live.
We've been live the whole time.
Everyone go live.
No fires. No
Everyone go live on Facebook.
You see, we're trying to get the message of this group out, so we're gonna hopefully get some more Facebook Lives going. It doesn't need to be just me, you guys. I'm not trying. This isn't a monopoly on free press on what's happening. That's not what we're doing either. Anybody that wishes to do the same thing we're doing, we encourage that, because I might be standing on one side at the same group, and then you have another person live streaming on the opposite side of the group, and that way you can get a 360 picture of what's happening live as it happens. We're trying our best to get that, but if the people start becoming the press like this, we can do it. We can get the truth out more than just watching it on the news. Once I got back last night to the 38th in Chicago at the Cup Foods, I stopped my live stream. I signed out for the night because at that point I felt safe. At the corner of 38th in Chicago, I took my bag off. I was able to walk around the memorial at like a little after 11, no, close to midnight. I took my bag off. I kind of just relaxed on the bench across from the bus station where George Floyd was killed, and just sat there for a while. And I literally left my bag on the park bench and was walking around like as if that I lived there, and I felt safe. But we had left about maybe a half hour after I ended my live stream. I just needed a minute to like take a break and breathe and drink water. We had been through a lot. So this is the 4th precinct.
No fires, no looting. 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 Come in peace.
We come in peace.
We are here in peace.
You hear the people talking directly to the police. I mean, they're right there. You see the difference in stance to the peaceful protests than the aggressive ones. I mean, that guy's about to take a break on the roof. He's about to do what we've been doing. You got a guy texting. I mean, they're respecting. The police are doing the best in this situation to respect the peaceful protest at this time. They were outside and they walked back in. They see the message that we're sending here is starkly different than other messages being sent, but it's the reality of it. And we're in front of now the 4th precinct. So we've been in front of a few police precincts over the last few days. We've seen a lot of Minneapolis police precincts, but we're with a small group. They've given us permission to peacefully protest here. The 4th precinct, that was the word. And as you can see, they are abiding by it, and they're not even they're hanging out.
Amen. Pray for us.
A little bad. All right.
Pray for yourself. Pray for change. All God's children, all under God, all created.
So we're just gonna kind of walk around this area. This is the north side of Minneapolis. There's a significantly smaller group here at the 4th precinct, but you guys, I'm glad we are here though, because then you guys can see how the police are reacting to the peaceful protests when they can see it. And as you guys can see, they're not in any type of aggressive stance towards this group here.
Hands up. Hands up. On the ground. Hands behind your back.
So we're here to just document. We've been respecting the peaceful protests, however they want to put their message out. So the police are respecting what is happening right now with this group. The message that this community leader I've been with has been nothing but peace and to stop the looting and the rioting. And it doesn't matter how big the voices are, their voices need to be heard.
If you are handcuffed, can you move? No. If you are handcuffed, can you move? No. If you are handcuffed, can you move? No. When I say mama, y'all say I can't breathe. Mama, I can't breathe. Mama,
I can't breathe.
Mama, I can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Mama,
I can't breathe.
Mama,
I can't breathe.
Mama,
I can't breathe.
Mama,
I can't breathe.
If they are aware, I mean, I've been doing my best to give the most respect to the authorities at the same time. Anytime they've asked us to either back away, give more space, we've given that respect. I haven't shown any disrespect to any authority figures here, because they have a job to do. As much as the protest has a message, they have a job between the firefighters, the first responders that are here. And it is nice to see that the people are able to peacefully protest in this group and not be bothered. But you guys, I mean, you can see the trucks are here. We can see them. They're hopefully they're not coming in on this little group of 5, but maybe they might be for a bigger group, or I don't know. But we're here now in front of the 4th, and we're gonna hang out and monitor this group. I'm here. You got the police on the wall, you can see. But they don't have any riot gear on, you guys. The police at the 4th are respecting the peaceful protest. So I don't know what's going to happen up here, but the National Guard is right next to us. I don't know if it's just to provide extra security to the 4th precinct, but in terms of right now, it's very, very peaceful. People are riding their bikes around. I mean, you can see the police have it barricaded for their protection, and if there's any violence. Man, I haven't seen that one in I haven't seen that truck in woo! You don't want to know the last place I saw that one. That's crazy. We're not gonna sit. We're gonna keep showing everything though. Back and forth. They're gonna try to get through this small group of protesters here, and we're gonna see what happens. As you can see, I mean, look at the police they're hanging out on the roof. Like they're not aggressive towards this group at all. They're not telling them to get away. They're not telling them to leave. They're respecting this group's First Amendment right, and we got to give credit to the 4th precinct for doing so. All right, here you guys come. Here come the trucks. We're gonna see what they do. But get this image, you guys. Get some screenshots of this with the trucks in the back, with the police in the back, so you guys, so we can get the images we're seeing is just I mean, you guys got the military, the police are on the roof hanging out, and the people are able to peacefully protest. All 3 entities are right here, as well as me showing you. So we got 4 entities working together. It's possible. It's possible, you guys. You guys are seeing it. I mean, we're right here. The protesters are peacefully protesting in their own right. The police are respecting it, as well as keeping themselves safe and the protesters safe. You got the military here, but you got all 4 us here watching The people expressing their views, and the police allowing that to happen. And this group is smaller. You guys are asking about where's the big, massive groups. The group we started with downtown was bigger. We don't know where they went. Our goal isn't to follow the action or like the large groups of people. That would change everything for how I've been trying to do this. Because that's not what we're doing. We're not specifically looking for views or for attention. We're whatever group we find or we drop in on, that's the group we're sticking with, you guys. And I much more would rather sit at a peaceful protest in front of a precinct without it being damaged, or it's peaceful here. I'm glad that the masses are seeing this small group of people, even though it is small. This was the message the entire day yesterday, you guys, with the thousands of people as we tried to cross into St. Paul and march to the Capitol. That was a much, much, much larger group, but the message was the exact same. But this small group, with the images we're receiving from this group, we can get the message is loud, incredibly loud. Hey, I've just been talking about, even though this group is small, this is the same message that the thousands were saying yesterday. And they're taking, and more people are watching, but this small group of people is doing right now than the rest. You know what I mean? And that's what it means. I've been showing they're staging. So we might have a bigger group show up with this small group. We'll see, you guys. I've been showing the police are just allowing this to happen. What time is it? What time is it? All right, so you guys, we're 16 minutes into the curfew. You guys can see what the police are doing to the peaceful protest. I don't know if the stance towards the peaceful protesting has changed, but you guys can see the police are respecting this peaceful protest right now. And even though we are 16 minutes past the curfew, so I challenge anybody that tells me to go home at 8 o'clock from now on to watch this live stream for yourself. But you guys see the guards they're getting set up, so we might be the first ones at the location, and we don't even know it yet. But like I said, we'll find out. We might have just dropped in here by accident, and this might be where it is, or this might not be where it is. But I'll continuously say it, that our intention here is not to specifically find one message over another, one scene over another. We're trying to show everything. So you got them blocking one side of the street with some vehicles I have not seen in quite some time from the military. We're not going to get their bumper numbers or anything like that. We're not doing crap like that out here. But you guys can see all four entities working together right now, and you saw the community work it out together earlier. We'll see what happens, but this has been the main message. You guys have seen it. You guys have all been watching the last 2 days and what it's turned into, but we're pretty early here at the 4th precinct. We don't know if anything will happen. We're past the curfew. They're not arresting us. They're not even in up armor. They're not even in body armor. They're not in riot gear. They're respecting the First Amendment right now. So the 4th precinct police officers, we got to give our viewers, we need to give significant credit to for letting the people be able to protest.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Wow.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Black
So the National Guard is blocking off the street. So there might be something bigger later. If there isn't, that's okay. We're showing not only the peaceful protesting, but the response to the peaceful protesting, and we've experienced it 2 nights now in a row, and it's surprisingly different tonight at this moment past the curfew than last night. And giant credit to this group. You guys can see, I mean, as I pan, there's different feelings towards the police. And if it comes on my screen, you know, it is what it is. I'm not here to censor anybody. We're not going to censor anything. Yeah, guys. I mean, there's police coming in this spot and setting up. They're letting this group protest. I don't know if there will be a bigger group showing up. The leader said that we had permission to come here and peacefully protest from the 4th precinct. And as you know, we only find out what's true and not as it happens. And it's true. We were able to stand in front of the 4th and peacefully protest. We'll see how long it lasts if we're able to. An exit, I'll just walk. Like I said here, you guys, I'm just gonna show you what I'm wearing so you guys can see I took my mask off. I'm walking away from people so I can breathe a little bit, but I'm wearing a cross. I might have to fix my tape, but I'm wearing a cross on my arm. This is a camouflage bag that I bought at a surplus store, because it's nicer than on my, I can't use my school backpack because that's a little bigger, and I don't want them to think I have weapons or anything in my bag. But I keep myself making sure that they understand our purpose here, either being a street medic, helping in the minimal ways we can do to the first responders, and also at the same time document what's happening. Okay, I'm getting messages. Curfew is 9 p.m. Okay. Where's that dude's bike? Yeah, it's my medical supplies. Let me grab my bag from him so we can move it. Because we're like I said, we're here for one reason. Hey, I got my bag now, buddy. Yeah. What's that?
I get the feeling they're about to
move in on us.
They tolerate us breaking the curfew. And,
I mean, is the curfew at 8 o'clock still?
Yeah, until Monday.
Until Monday. So, they're letting us for now. I mean, but yeah, if you could, I'm not leaving you, bro. I'm gonna stick, but I'm just gonna move my medical bag a little bit. Because we're keeping ourselves a little bit distanced from, so that way they can peacefully protest and we can walk. Last night, you guys, was a little bit different story. We had to stay in the big crowd for safety, but we're only here to document what their intentions are. I mean, what are they gonna do with this small group, bro?
That's what I'm hoping. But I mean,
that'd be sad.
From the sights of what they've been doing,
right?
It's kind of the same time.
But at the same time, though, it is past the curfew, and they're chilling on the roof, bro. Like they're chilling right now. So if they were to move, because right now you got to think, if they wanted to do something to get us out of here quick, they would have been done it already, bro.
That's what I'm hoping.
Like there's only a small group. I don't know if they're planning for like the bigger march to get here. I don't know. But I've been giving props to the 4th for letting us stand here at least, you know.
And I mean, the community leader said they were going to be chill about it, so
that's right.
Open, but you know,
that's what I said.
Just don't really fuck with the word of the cops too much, for obvious reasons.
The governor announced they are planning a silent protest at U.S. Bank. Okay. How far a walk would that be?
U.S. Bank?
Yeah, bro.
The one we just came?
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
The one we just came from?
No. Vikings.
Oh. Stadium.
You said not on the 35 bridge. It's nuts. Yeah, guys, like if we were on the bridge right now, that's this very dangerous situation to be in. Those people are probably literally trapped on the bridge right now. And
Live, Facebook Live?
I am.
Let me see. Let me get in here.
You want to get in here?
Stay live. As you know, Facebook, Princess Maze. Follow my business page, Maze Means. Period.
There we go. I'm not out here for any reason, and let the people speak. Curfew is in effect at 8 p.m. Okay, I don't know if it's 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. We don't know. We're here. I'm clearly identified my purposes here, so. And what did they say that for? What happened? So, you guys, so everyone's asking, this is the girls' battery bank from last night that brought it to me. I have it. We were unable to meet today to give it back, but we're gonna figure that out tomorrow. But we have it. It's with us. I don't have the C charger to be able to charge it for, but we do have it. People are telling me to go to locations, and I'm going to continuously say that's not our purpose. I inquire distances to places for safety or to rally with a friend, and that's about it. We're not going from place to place looking for the action, you guys. It's not it. Community leaders making sure we got everybody live here because this is our view. What's crazy is even though what I've been saying, even though the group here is smaller, the people watching are like, bro, there are people all over the world watching this right now, bro. I had 50,000 watching last night. Yeah, bro. Like the whole people from you, but even though that's what I've been telling them, even though this group is smaller, the message is getting to more people than you guys understand right now. Right now it's only 5.4 thousand, but that doesn't matter, bro.
Wow.
Like people are watching you guys. I'm telling you right now.
We are out here at the 4th precinct, occupying the 4th precinct where Jamar Clark died. They get no pass. We are here applying pressure to the 4th precinct peacefully. We have a right to protest. We have a right to stand our ground and be heard. We have a right to be in the streets all day and all night. We have a right peacefully. And that's why they ain't bothering us. We made it clear, walking up here and saying, no fires, no looting. So they knew we wasn't a threat. We lay in the street, we handcuffed.
With the trucks rolling right behind you. I got it, dude.
Let them go by. We ain't gonna stop them.
Nope, we let the trucks go past you, yep.
They see us.
I mean, what are they doing on the roof right now, bro? What are they doing? Chilling, right?
They just turn their back on us.
Yeah, literally, they're not. There's no aggressive police stance here.
This is why I said occupy all precincts peacefully. No riots, no fires, no looting. Occupy all precincts peacefully. That's the movement. That's the strong movement. We want first-degree murder, first-degree manslaughter. We all witnessed a murder. We all witnessed a murder. Report it. Report it. Keep reporting it. Keep reporting the murder over and over again. George Floyd, report it. Complain. Complain about what you saw.
We are the voice of this community. We are the voice of this world.
And this voice of this group is getting out. Yeah, go ahead. If you don't want to be on the camera, you can just use your voice too.
We want to be heard. We're here for a reason. We're not here for no reason. We want to be heard and recognized for what's going on. We're innocent. There's nothing wrong right now. There's still a person on that roof pointing something at us, and there shouldn't be. We've done nothing here. There's nothing that we are doing wrong. We're standing here in our community. We are locally here. And that is literally it. There's no reason we should be scared.
Don't shoot.
We're hearing people wanting to talk to just let us know what they feel. And like I said, we're not censoring anybody. I wasn't able to see if they're actually. She said something about pointing something at us. I don't think they are. I think it's just binoculars, just checking. But there's the police at the 4th precinct are the least aggressive police that we have seen at all, and they're allowing this protest to happen.
I can't breathe.
So we're with a small group. I've thoroughly enjoyed being with this group today, you guys. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been nothing but peace and safety. I haven't even had to take a break for my safety at all. We've been staying safe, and like I've been saying, there's no intentions of what I'm trying to do. My friends are in other locations. So just to give you guys, I do have friends in other locations around the city, away from myself, that are volunteering and assisting in any ways that they can. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm down in this city completely alone. And as the following grows, you guys, I'm getting more and more support from the community.
George Floyd. This is how he died.
I'm sorry.
This is how he died. Just like this. This is how he died. This is how he died. This is how he died.
Just like this.
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 I can't breathe.
Mama!
I can't breathe.
Mama!
I can't breathe.
Mama!
I can't breathe.
Yeah, mama.
Mama!
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Mama!
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 I can't breathe. 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 I can't breathe.
Mama!
I can't breathe.
Mama, I can't breathe.
Let him up. Let him up. Thank you. Thank you.
What a powerful display that was right there. That's been the message the last 2 days, you guys.
Shout out to my brother on 38 in Chicago that showed me that. Very smart man. That was the man at 38. It's Chicago's idea. He did it earlier. So showing love to his idea. We appreciate you. Stand strong. You know who we are. You know who you are.
Exactly. So we're sticking around. We're gonna watch this group. This is a good group here. And I mean, they do have guard presence. The police are on the roof. Oh, is it full? Okay. The roads have been blocked, you guys, for a while. The curfew started at 8. I was in the street to try to get that, but we've been staying behind the police tape too. The police put up police caution tape.
I told y'all to trust me. We are here peacefully, and they'll lie on it. They ain't stopping us, because I've already cleared it. I'm doing things the right way.
Did you? So how were you able to clear it with them? Just clarify for.
I came here the other night around 1 in the morning, and we held it down for 3 hours.
In front of the 4th?
In front of the 4th.
Okay.
They came outside and talked to us. We told them we're here peacefully.
So you had a conversation with the police.
Because at first they felt aggressive. They felt like they was being threatened, and we stayed peaceful. When they seen we was peaceful, then they spoke to us. When they spoke to us, it was more peace, and we stayed here. And he told us that it's okay to be here. I'm about to call. I can call him. Got his name. It's in my old phone. So we're across the street. I think asked us to do be across the street.
Be behind the police tape. Is that what they want, or
No, it
doesn't matter. Okay.
They asked us to be across the street or
okay.
on the outskirts. But along the
so what you just to clarify, we have permission to be here right now.
Yes.
Okay. So that you guys just heard it. The community leader confirmed. He came and spoke to the police on his own and worked out something to be able to peacefully protest. And obviously for the 4th precinct safety, I think that might be why the military vehicles are blocking the sides of the street. It's past the curfew. We're able to peacefully protest. I've thoroughly enjoyed this group I've been with today. We started downtown and we've worked our way here. There are other events happening downtown. Andrew. Yeah.
What outlet you is?
So just Facebook, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me. I live here. I live in Fridley.
Yeah, I live in right here in the city.
Okay.
Over there.
I got people across the world watching. This is, usually when the riots and shit happen, it bumps up to like 50,000 because they like a lot of people like that.
Been here since day
mean?
one, man.
But yeah, you've been watching?
Nah, I'm saying
you've been at the 4th right here?
On Lake Street.
You were down there.
Yeah, I was down there. I was on Lake Street. I was over south, all that. Shit, we can't do nothing right here, bro. They all right there, man.
Right.
Y'all want to say something, make a statement, let's go over there to them. They is right around the corner. We can't do shit right here. Go to that damn gate. They right there. All of them. That's what they at.
Are they in riot gear there, or are they just chilling?
They all in riot gear. Don't you see them on the roof? There's some over there on the roof. They all in riot gear. All of them.
I don't necessarily see the riot. They have their flak vests on, and that guy just loosened his so he could get some get some breathing room in his on his stomach. Anybody that knows about those that gear, it gets really hot when you wear it. So I'm not seeing. He said that they're wearing riot gear. We haven't really seen any. We're gonna walk down to the end of the street. We're gonna stay where we're allowed to be here, you guys. I would much rather film
that shouldn't be ruined by people like this.
Y'all watch, right? I said watch Facebook. We're gonna come over here and be peaceful and be at peace and stay at peace. I said, trust me. He didn't want to trust me, but we here, being powerful.
And you got the whole world watching too, bro. They see
The
it.
whole world's watching us. This is powerful. It don't take thousands. It only takes a few. Only a few to get a message across.
Lady just said she's watching from New Zealand,
New Zealand.
Australia, Ireland.
Follow, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Devon Mayweather, DEVONNE
Be ready.
Devon Mayweather, DEVONNE. Hang my camera. Hang my camera. DEVONNE. DEVONNEMAYWEATHER. Devon Mayweather. I have many videos of protest videos for Jamar Clark, for Philando. I'm gonna have more for George Floyd. Watch my channel, you will see my page. I have other things coming, powerful messages, powerful speeches from real educated young black men that want to come up and be leaders. They need help, they need love, they need guidance from our already existing leaders to stand with them and teach them and guide them on how to move. Whatever y'all been through already, that they have not been through already, teach them, tell them, don't push them aside, don't ignore them, talk to them, exchange contacts, allow them to reach out to you and ask you questions so they can grow. So when you go, they can sow. Plant that seed in these young black men and women that wants to step up at this point. Support them, love them, come together.
Just want to see your shirt one more time, brother. I will see your shirt through the night, but I just want to make sure I get that part, bro. You're doing a great job, buddy. You're doing a great. I know you're doing a great job, bro. For real. We're just gonna march to the end of the street and walk and see. Hey, they got your name in the comments. Be ready. Be ready. I'm warning you. Really? We're cool from this side of the street. Big shout out Australia. I think the whole country is on our live stream with Australia. Big credit to that country. They have there was a reporter from Australia yesterday, and he asked one of the people if he could get inside their Dodge Ram pickup truck on the back and take pictures at the 3rd precinct. I'm not gonna put bumper numbers or anything that will tell what unit that is for the National Guard's protection as well. We're not trying to get people. We're just gonna walk. We're gonna stay behind barriers. We're gonna stay a distance. We were given permission here to be here, you guys. Again, but we're gonna respect that. At the same time, show the whole image. So this is the other side of the 4th. And I'm just showing. I'm gonna be back with that group we were at, but we're just gonna kind of get a whole picture, but keep about a little bit of a distance. The 4th precinct has allowed this peaceful protest to happen without incident. Again, we're gonna keep a distance to be able to respect them. What's up, buddy? As long as
I've been out here since day one, man, with all the riots and speaking for the people and everything. So, right. If y'all gonna be out for a minute, I'll be back in like 30 minutes.
I'm sure we will.
Stay right here.
I'm sure we will be, bro. You really have to ask him. He's the one in charge. I'm just.
You gonna be live? Because somebody posting your live on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll be live. Okay, I'll be live. All right. So somebody just verifying that we're gonna be here. Like I said, it's for safety. At this point, the community leader spoke for himself, you guys. He got permission ahead of time to be able to peacefully protest. The police were able to put a perimeter around for their safety, just in case there were a couple bad apples there, but clearly there aren't. They set up police line tape for the peaceful protest. No. So people asked if we got permission at every precinct. So, I mean, you guys saw what happened at the 3rd on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Or Friday we were at the 5th for a little bit, and that's near the Wells Fargo. Then that was pure anarchy down there on those couple days. But we're in front of the 4th precinct, and this has been the most amazing display of working together today that I've seen.
It was about 600 people. At least not for National Guard downtown. I was just down there.
By U.S. Bank.
I was on the bridge, and both sides had about.
Were they trapping them down there though? Yeah.
My legs and everything. They had both sides of the bridge surrounded, and then everybody started walking towards the east side. It was only me and 3 other people, literally, and 4 reporters.
Because they got all the reporters down at the bridge, right? Yeah.
They start shooting at them before.
I know they're shooting the report. I always saw it. On the Marshall Bridge last night, the CNN was with us, and they actually were pulling us in. The group that was on the bridge for protection because they have the press privileges, and the Miguel Marquez from CNN. He was actually telling people to come close because they have the press privilege. Yeah. And say what you want about the news, but that guy was out there with us on the bridge at least, bro. At least that guy was. I mean, it's just peace. We're, what time is it? It's past the curfew. And we're hanging out in front of the 4th precinct. So also all the people that were telling me that I'm disobeying the curfew order laws. I mean, we're right in front of the 4th precinct police station. They set up police line tape for us to be here. They have the National Guard ensuring safety for the police department. They're not taking an aggressive stance at all. The police aren't. They're allowing us to be here and protest. People are asking if we're still going to be here for a while, so they can come back and exercise their First Amendment right. I'm seeing notifications, you guys, of other locations. Probably the best way I would say that we can get information is you guys just find live streams and put them on your TV, your phone. Anything you guys can. Whenever you have to leave, I can give you your card back. Okay. All good.
Thanks for documenting it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna continue. You're gonna go check on it and everything?
Yeah, there's a huge crowd there.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
They
Okay.
need support.
Okay. Be safe, buddy. I put my bag down. We're resting. I got my power brick, taking a break. I lost my cord though. And the guy had to go check on his other people at a different location. But like I said, we're here just to document things where we're at, what's going on. If we decide to walk, we'll walk to show the city. But we have been given permission to stand here. So those that are encouraging me to go elsewhere, it's crazy because the last few nights, I mean, all the people telling me to go home, part of the problem. But yet we're standing here and we have permission to be here from the 4th precinct. And you guys are telling me still to go home. That's confusing. Slightly confusing. Not to me though anymore. I get it now. And I see it. But if you guys just sit and watch me hold the phone in front of the 4th and nothing happens the rest of the night, and I can go home without being shot at and having to save lives like we have seen. It's not like we haven't seen any of that. We're trying to get everything we can down here. I mean, you guys, eventually my live streams will turn into a cleanup effort because that's what's gonna happen downtown. Well, this blew up around the world, man. This whole thing.
Bro, no, it's cool. I'm from DC originally.
Yeah.
So, like, talking back to my family, they really always saying something about, like, you would never guess how many black people were in Minnesota.
Right.
I had one of my friends message me. He said, I didn't even know that there were that many black people in Minnesota.
I got a homegirl that lives in Dallas. Her best friend literally got on the phone with me and was like, yo, I know nothing about Minnesota. I'm about to research.
That's why everybody's been watching that. I've been watching
Hey,
it.
can
like,
I say something?
Yeah,
for
go
them?
ahead. Of course.
Hey,
of
so
course.
look, man. So basically, there's a lineage of timelines of bullshit that's going on since like 1917 and the largest viewing lynching in Duluth to the 1970s when we had our original riot. This is nothing new for black people in Minnesota. I will say welcome because maybe some of y'all have never encountered any of us. But we love y'all. We appreciate y'all fighting for us. We appreciate y'all loving us, showing support. But we here, man. We here for y'all. And any other racism or any type of degrading feelings anybody goes through, man, we feel y'all. And we want y'all to know we out here with y'all and our regards and we appreciate y'all so much, really. This shit ain't over, man, honestly. This shit ain't over. This shit ain't over. That's fire.
I made this, y'all.
And everybody around the world, man, all our allies, just keep spreading good information. Good information conquers everything, bro. Good information conquers all this bullshit they're throwing our way. So from Hong Kong to Minneapolis to fucking Germany. Man, bro, y'all, I don't think anybody realizes how powerful this frequency is right now. So, man, let's all run with it. Keep loving each other. Show support. And we here, man. We here. We in the trenches. Right with y'all. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, thanks, bro. No problem. I'm giving a voice to everybody that we can. So the EMS, the ambulances they've been using, they're not using those for EMT purposes. You know, out here, they've been using the Metro Mobility buses. They've been using ambulances. They use any type of bus. So whenever you guys see those, they're not necessarily EMTs in those. Majority of the EMTs and the first responders have been volunteering down here for help. But they're preparing here. I don't know it's a very small group, but anybody that has something to say out of this group, obviously, we're without question. And it's not, I'm here just to give people a voice that may never have had one. And I'm loving it so far. They're arresting everyone near the bridge. So you guys, I feel like we're in the right place at the right time. My goal is to not be arrested and make my family more sick than they already are about me being here. And I feel like I've been protected by a higher entity this entire time. You guys able to record this, and it seems like we've been in the right place at the right time every day, whether it be in danger or it be a sign of peace. They're arresting the group at Bobby and Steve's. All right, we're not there. So that's good. And we're not at the bridge. We were at the bridge though. So if you guys check the old live streams, I posted them on my Twitter at the Guru Merc, at TheGuruMerc. That Twitter is only, I only made it to post the live streams. And they are in chronological order of when it's been happening. So like the next tweet will be this live stream and possibly a live stream after if we need to make another one. But you guys can see, I mean, we've marched 35. I've been on the bridge. We marched 94. We've been to the Cup Foods. We've been to the 3rd Precinct. We've walked all the way up and down Lake Street. We've walked all the way through downtown Minneapolis. We've been everywhere that I feel like we've needed to be in the right place at the right time. And if nothing happens here at this place, at least you guys can see that there is a message of peace between all 4 entities, those being myself, the media, being able to get this out to everybody, the National Guard, the police, and the people being able to exercise their First Amendment right. I mean, you guys can see that the small group here is taking a break. They're resting. The police aren't even on the roof. They're not in the front. The individual that was by the wall, they're not there. They have there's the 4th Precinct in Minneapolis have given this group the utmost respect to be able to say what they want. Hey, at Bobby and Steve's, they're arresting everybody down there. Yeah, you heard about that? Yeah, yeah. Oh, that you were down there?
Yeah, I was just down.
Oh, okay.
Because it was so basically, we all went back to the bridge.
Right.
They surrounded us on both sides of the bridge.
Yep.
The bridge closest to the U had more officers, not trying to tell them not to leave.
Were you there when that semi came on the bridge too, or no?
I got there maybe 10 minutes after, because I was literally right down the street fighting with my OG about, he thought it was funny, and I really was about to punch him.
Right. That shit ain't funny, bro.
No, we got down there and they moved, and I'm like, bro, you don't never worry about your biggest crowd of cops. You worry about the smallest or the tactical ones.
Mm-hmm.
All around, there was a dude back there, literally.
You were there on the bridge?
Hyping all of them up, like literally going to these field.
Do you want to just say what happened on the bridge? You guys, you were there, so. Oh, is it okay if I have you? Okay. All right, I apologize.
Everyone was moving peacefully towards 35. We were just going to loop around to U.S. Bank, and a oil or a gasoline like semi truck was on the bridge coming towards people going more than 30 miles per hour. People were scared and running. It causes a panic, and it caused everyone to rush the other way, where we were corralled by police on the opposite end of 35. What happened then is there was some leakage on the gas tank. I did not see this, but the vehicle was abandoned, and everyone at this point. Sorry, dude.
That's all right, bro. That's all right. I'll give you. I got it. I understand, dude. I'm with it, buddy. We have been down here since Wednesday. I'm with it, dude.
It's been from, you go from Chicago and Lake, you come down to Washington, and then it's moving, and it should keep moving.
What do you feel about, even though this is a small group of people, would you rather be here or would you rather be where you were on the bridge? How do you? It's
a tough one.
Yep. That's why I asked.
I'd rather be here right now, simply for the fact that this is an incredibly peaceful protest right here. We're at the 4th precinct. We have done nothing wrong. We're non-violent. There is no looting. There is no fires. As far as the larger group on the 35W, honestly, it'd be great to have those numbers. But as long as it's a cohesive unit that's working towards one goal, we can't have outlier groups that want to go and burn down our neighborhoods, our communities. We can't have outlier groups that cause panic and cause people to go running down different ways. We need to be here. We all need to be here together. The 4th precinct is a great place. We are being peaceful. We've shown demonstrations. Honestly, at this point, I would love to have people show up and help us out. We don't have to chant. We don't gotta sing. It'd be great to just be here as a community, as family members, sitting on the block, enjoying our time here together. Because Lord knows we could die tomorrow. Lord knows.
Chilling too. Thank you for speaking, buddy. Thank you for your words. He took a moment to share with us his experience on the 35W bridge.
We're going to grab blankets. Be right back.
We'll be here. I'll be here, bro. Let the people know where you're going, though, so that way they don't think we.
We're going to grab blankets.
Okay.
We'll be right back. Mike check. Mike check. We're going to grab a few blankets. Be right back. That's all.
Okay, he's gonna grab blankets. 10 minutes. He'll be back. Call me while I'm live streaming on my messenger. Don't do it. It interrupts what's happening, you guys. Just wait till I'm done. You guys, I'm sure people are calling me wondering if I'm with the group that's being arrested right now that you guys are talking about. But if you guys can, I'm sure most of you have multiple devices if you want to have the current riots going, and then you guys can see the opposite, the real message that's been happening here. The police have given us permission to stand here. The police aren't even out front of their own precinct. They've been nothing but respectful to this message that we have given. I've been able to document it. If we can go home early tonight and be safe to be able to get out, and maybe I can get out earlier during the afternoon tomorrow and maybe document some of the hundreds of volunteers that have been down here cleaning up the city where we have spent most of our time. We'll do that. WCCO, yeah, so I've been talking with WCCO every morning, Dave Lee, and trust that. And the journalist that was there last night was arrested at the Cup Foods too. So that I would consider WCCO a reputable source. They've been doing a very good job respecting what we've been doing here, and been willing to talk to us every morning after we go through it. It's almost kind of like a counseling session with Dave Lee every morning. But that's okay. It's at least somebody to talk to about what we are experiencing as individuals here. But I'm just gonna keep panning the image of the 4th precinct.
It makes you want to be out here.
It's just another. I mean, the group. You guys can see the group is small. We're with a small group now. So I have time. I'm gonna read comments as we go if I can. Yeah, I significantly appreciate tonight a lot more than the previous nights. Being able to give my knee a break and my leg have it up. We're with a good crowd. Okay, there is nothing live on. I don't know what that means. I'm reading, we have been through this every night. All the threats and comments about closing in and others, they never come to fruition. Andrew knows. Okay, yep. I think what the group at Bobby and Steve's are done, they will concentrate on the smaller bands. Arrest being made again. We were given permission to be here, literally. You heard the community leader speak for himself, and he was able to coordinate a peaceful protest, even past the curfew. Because I believe the police would much rather prefer to have a group of peaceful protesters that aren't causing havoc. But as I've said, I've given all messages of all feelings of all of the situation a voice. So even if you oppose what we're doing here, I'm doing my best to get that as well. But we, as a collective, I believe the majority prefer this form of protest. But we're here, but I got my medical bag still in the back. We're hanging out. Me and my veteran friend are just keeping an eye on the group while the community leader gets blankets for everybody. Our only goal here is to make sure we got water, we got supplies. The donations you guys are giving, we're using it to give back to the people. I was able to obtain a cell phone camera selfie stick to get a better image quality. It's all got to go back into the community that you guys have been. Even though most of you aren't from here that have been donating, you are with us here in this message. And when I say us, I'm talking about a media source, because that's what I'm doing. I don't have my fists raised. I'm not carrying signs around. That's what the people are doing. We're here to just make sure that they have a voice and they can be heard, no matter what their message is. Yes, I feel for my viewers too. I feel like they're more comfortable watching me not dodge non-lethal flashbang rounds and bean bags. As much that's good TV and crap, but we'd much rather be here. So for those of you that are just joining, we have been given permission by the 4th precinct to be here. I'm identified myself. I am wearing, here you guys can see, I'll just update. I'm wearing a field medic indication. My cross is I continuously sweat, but my cross is starting to come out. But I got crosses on my arms. I'm wearing all gray. I'm not wearing anything to suggest that we're doing anything but just here to help the people if they need it. And so I'm getting updates from you guys watching other live streams that are happening down there. We don't want to be there. I feel like we've been in the right place every night. I saw bricks being dropped off by pallets. We saw, so I can speak on that because we saw it. It's on my my live stream. We did see a cart and bricks on the cart. I don't know if it was Thursday night or Friday. Those nights blend in at this point. But they were pushing a cart down the street with bricks on it, and so you go to the cart and they would grab a brick, and then that's what they would use to smash windows. They being the looters and the rioters, completely separate from, as you guys have been watching all day today.
Hey, Mercado, are you signing off?
No, not yet. But you want to say something?
She's from here, and she's got something interesting to say about this place.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but this used to be a community center in our community, and they somehow turned it into a police station. So yes.
So the 4th used to be.
Yes, this used to be a community center.
A community center. Interesting.
They're putting their money in like repression when they could be putting money into.
I still need Mayor Fry to give up that $8.2 million he gave him, though.
What's that?
So I still need Fry to give up that $8.2 million he gave him for upgrades.
Want to speak on that a little bit?
That's all love.
Go ahead, speak on it, bro.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Just show the police station.
Yep.
Speak.
So basically, what I was just saying is, we're in a gray area of the situation now. I won't get too much in it just because as a whole we haven't spoken about it or we haven't had a full consciousness conversation about it. But last year, Mayor Frey he approved $8.2 million to this precinct, the 4th, and all the other Minneapolis ones for upgrades. Now, this all was happening while we were already outraged about Officer Noor going to jail for 12 and a half years because he got convicted for a murder that nobody else saw in an alley. So we were already in a flux about just where we were with the cops and everything. And yet we did get one person. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy about that situation, but it's still so much. It's still so many things that's systematically in place for this to work. This shouldn't be happening, honestly. This should not be happening. But with him being able to allow them to have $8.2 million extra in their pocket, who knows what they're using it for? Who knows when they're going to use it? Who said that?
Why can't they put that money towards helping
New cars. You said helping people?
Yeah, educating the community.
I hope so. Yeah. Everything needs to be back to a new practice is what I was getting at. But what I'm saying is that this money needs to be defunded from the precinct. You guys keep all over the world. This isn't nothing new to everybody. Everybody keeps taking fucking money from education. I swear to God, that's the only thing that needs to be discussed in between the conversation. So if we're not educating each other, we're just going to keep having this same fight. And that's where we're at. We're at right now. We're trying to fight so we can get this money out. They're literally staring at us in this building, yet they boarded it as if nobody's here. So again, we don't know what's going on with these funds while all this riot, I don't want to say rioting, but protesting is going on. Just a civil unrest is going on. Who knows what's going on behind the doors? But we just want to make sure everybody's aware about just everything that's fucking happening in Minneapolis, because like we've been trying to get to people are very unaware of the place of the city, of the state. And so we want to just make absolutely less government, Jason. But with less government, there has to be a tolerable conversation between the people. So if we are going to have less government, absolutely, Mr. Bryant, I agree. I don't do any voting that's presidential. I approve of any local voting. Local voting has much more of a success rate to see something happen faster. So we need to be on top of that as a community. But like I said, everybody should do their history on the cities they live in, the surrounding cities they live in, the commanders the commanders at work, whoever's in hierarchy. Please, you guys, please do all of your fucking research. There should be no stone unturned in these situations. If you guys are not even I don't even want to say protesting, but if you're aware of anything that's going on that just looks suspicious as far as lawful acts from either party, from myself as a civilian or actual patrol officer, please just study the works that we're going through, man. It's a lot that needs to be uncovered.
What do you think the media is a part of it too?
The media is, because there's a lot of good, bro. We've been participating. The communities on both sides of the city have been cleaning up every ounce of the city. So that's weird to me that does not get captured. But that's not surprising because why show unity when you want to show, some division? So I want you guys to know that I'm being for real, man. We're really out here fighting a good fight. We're practicing our civil duties as normal civilians. And we're peaceful, man. We're peaceful. We love this city. We don't want to abuse it. But we want people to know that enough is enough. And, we here, man. We're here. But, again, just stay on top of your local government, man. This is just coming from a regular person. Just stay on top of it. Democrat or Republican, independent, really doesn't give them. I don't care. Just make sure whoever you guys are wanting to vote for or wanting to put in these positions, the intention is there for everybody to succeed and everybody to get something collectively. I can use a million different communities other than my own who put money back into their own communities and any job they have. I can just use Jewish companies. Jewish companies will put the profit back into the community before they put it back into the job. And if if somebody in the world is able to understand that, it shouldn't be hard for a collective to happen. It shouldn't be hard for everybody else to understand that. So with that, we love you, man. We're going to be here for a little bit longer. We're not going, man. We're not going nowhere. I'll just explain. I've been here for about 27 years. Well, I'll take that back. I've been here for about 25 years. I was born in D.C., but I am a Minneapolis Minnesotan, a black Minnesotan. And we, we're 6% of this beautiful state, but that 6% is we done, man. We're in numbers. I want to appreciate all my brothers of color, my sisters of color around the world. Y'all don't have to be out here with us. Y'all don't have to do any of this with us, man. Like, honestly, no, he didn't care. George Washington didn't care about nothing other than his wood teeth.
Try not to read the comments.
I know, they're funny as hell. But yeah, man, really, honestly, bro.
I gotta pick and choose this one I read, bro. It's tough, dude. It's tough.
How do you do that?
Okay, Miss Carrie, I'll give the number to my guy next to me so we can make sure that everybody has a link so you guys can help. As far as any questions you guys have about the city, about the area, we're all here to help. But basically what I was getting at is my first encounter with discrimination with the police was I was 19. I had just torn my ACL. I stayed on 26 in Newton, which was at the time was a very, I won't lie, it was a very active area. I lived in between two different gangs. And one day my mom came home with my fucking glasses, because I'm nearsighted when I read, and I got pulled up by two guns with a beam on my head before they asked a question about who I was. So from there, I had a problem with just the whole system. I was old enough to understand that I am now a man. Within that time, it was the same around maybe a month or two or so. They had just passed the law that a man cannot frisk a woman. Well, I was really ready to risk my life so a man cannot touch my mom. She was scared as fuck, but I didn't really give a shit. And that was my first time ever feeling some type of way about police. No questions asked. Nothing, bro. Nothing, women. No questions. No questions at all. And that's really the issue at it. You can kill me and be God before you ask me anything. So we got to figure out how to break this God theory. And this comes from me and all my countless friends that have been in my house, even while I was actually rehabbing from said ACL. Obama had passed the what was that, the search and sniff, the search and frisk. Stop and frisk. And within that, 2 blocks from my house, some cops tried to plant drugs on my best friends. So when I tell y'all, man, we out here because there's a limit to everybody's abuse. I don't know if you all have seen Waiting to Exhale. You know what I mean? Angela Bassett at the end of the movie didn't give a fuck about anything. So what did she do? What was the only option? You know what I mean? So that's where we're at. Everybody around the world has hit their limit. Everybody has hit their limit. We have hit a threshold where enough is enough. And we'd rather be in a unified, loving world where everybody can see each other for what they are than this shit. Honestly, this 1984, George Orwell, whatever this dynamic they're trying to push on us, don't allow it, y'all. Also, that too. Don't get comfortable with this coronavirus. Please be in the crib, working out. Stay moving. It sounds funny, it might be funny, but please stay fucking healthy. Drink a smoothie in the morning. Do some meditation. Myself, I smoke. Do all that shit. Drink some motherfucking orange juice. But we want to make sure when it is time to come for us, all of us to be mobilized, we are not fucking immobilized. We're not dependent on them having to make sure our health is in order. You know what I mean? We don't need these people here, bro. We know how to civilly do stuff together. We know how to project our own fucking conversations, our own perspectives on each other.
What does it feel like for you to see all, like, the National Guard, the police, media, and, like, the protesters all together?
It's scary. Honestly, as just growing up, it's scary seeing all this, honestly. Like, they don't know how to be honest about being scared as well. And if you are scared, this is what you look like. This is what it looks like. You bring people out here. Absolutely, Miss Lindsay, I will. You bring people out here to try to protect yourself. Only guilty people and cheaters do shit like this. When a cheater do some shit, they try to make it seem like you've done everything wrong before you've done anything. So please, in all your cities, don't let the motherfucking news tell you how to portray how you feel. We understand that loitering and blowing up buildings isn't necessary, but if that's part of being able to make sure that the majority know we're here, fuck it. It gotta happen. But as far as a unified world, as far as these buildings, as far as places like Detroit who still need water, that's a whole nother fight we still got to battle, y'all. So, you know, it's a lot of things we out here with. But like I said, we here. We don't need these people. Having the media, all that does is just antagonize the situation. We just wanted four people fucking arrested. It was really that simple. It's really that simple. It's not that hard to just fucking get 4 people that you fired. You fired! You fired. So they have no legal justification behind y'all for you to be standing with them. But yet, you allow millions of people to go outside. Honestly, I don't know if this virus is really attacking people to the degree they say, but if it is out here, you've literally jeopardized us as a world to a degree that we've never heard of. So I don't understand where we're coming from. Man, we just want to live. Everybody just wants the same opportunities. Again, I want to say to all y'all, thank you, man. We love y'all. We love y'all. All 4,000, 5,000 of y'all. I'm being very serious, man. We love y'all. From the trans dude that died the other week in Atlanta to the young lady that died in Kentucky. Any white person that's going through some shit, any Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Mexican, you dead Guatemalan, Brazilian, it doesn't matter who you are, bro. We all go through problems. Let's just talk it out with each other. You know what I mean? And be able to hear each other out. Ethical understanding is powerful. Being able to talk your truth is transcending. Clarity is transcending. And we're not able to do that with each other if we have cats out here with your first option. I don't know if I can zoom in. Pinch out. Oh, it's not letting me. But it's okay. But their first option is to bring a motherfucking automatic rifle out. I'd rather you hit me with a bamboo baton. I'd rather you hit me with a Beanie Baby. I'd rather you hit me anything. The first thing you think about is shooting me? Come on, man. Y'all haven't learned anything from the whole process. We out here with the pros, y'all bringing the cons. We bringing the protests, we're bringing progress, and y'all bringing the contestants. Come on, we don't need none of that. We need some conversation, man. We don't need Congress. You hear all these pros and cons in life, bro? Y'all, come on, man. We're much smarter than that. Don't let these people overrule what we know, what we can see. Reality is a thing of multiple curves and multiple angles. But put it all together. Life is holistic. We probably went to college for a degree. That's just a degree of information, but don't stop. Keep going. That's what they're going to take us from. They don't want us to give each other good information. Just keep fighting the fight. If you can be out here with us in any other city, it's all good. If you're able to donate, that's love. If you're able to bring some books to kids that never had a book, that's great. If you're able to show one of our communities how to purchase property, how to sublease and be able to transition that into being able to take blocks on top of blocks, please, we all need all that.
Sharing resources.
Every type of resource, every type of opportunity. Also, in this city, I want y'all to know, you can look this up. I want y'all to go to either Wikipedia, however you can see however many professional athletes have come from this city. 90% of them have come from this area I'm sitting in, and I'm dead serious. You see those buildings behind that truck? 4 D1 players that went to professional athletes. 4 of them lived right there, but they got recruited to go to school 25 minutes away. So I've actually had black people come and tell me that they recruit people out there. So how can we win if you're allowing these people to go to other communities and put money into these people that's already got millions? They don't need to be out in these 20, 30 minutes away. They already got millions. Why not market them in the city? You know what I mean? Why not market the peace that comes from these games? Why not market the kids to where they come from? But that can't happen. You need some tragic ESPN-ass story that goes with it. But, you know what I mean? We want all that to cease. Nobody should have to go through no Tyler Perry abuse just to be able to get a fucking good story out of the situation. We want to be able to wake up, feel like we're a millionaire. We live in a millionaire community, and my neighbor's not worried about harming me. That's all I want.
Amen, brother.
That's all I want. I want the same opportunities like millionaires get to do when they go to a new community. They don't have that conversation. They just walk into the community and everything's flawless. So why can't it be like that for everybody else out here? It shouldn't have to take. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. The lady that got pushed off the fucking balcony in Toronto. That was bullshit. And I hope anybody in Toronto, we love y'all, bro. That's fucked up. For them to try to say that was suicide and try to use her fucking her mental illness or mental capacity as a means for pushing her when there was multiple people and multiple sources saying that was the cops. I hope y'all out there doing the same fight, bro, because we fighting for that as well. Y'all women mean the most to me. Every one of y'all. Black women, of course, because y'all are underslated. But white women, thank you. Y'all have no reason to be out here, but y'all out here. We fuck with y'all heavy. Make sure y'all friends know about this shit. Smack the fuck out of them with some baloney or something. We need them to understand this shit cannot go on no more, bro. This shit can't go on. We can't. It's just, I don't know about y'all, but we shed tears too much, man. We shed tears too much. And this comes from, and I'm telling you, from so many wars in the world, bro. We just got to figure out how to find a common ground. We all asking for the same thing, so let's just keep it basic. Keep it basic and keep it flowing. Unconditional love. We're careful, y'all. I promise we're careful. They're actually being really respectful to us. So I'm telling you, we've been out here for about an hour, and they literally just been letting us kick it. But man, we're just out here, man. We just thank you, Hawaii. Y'all got issues going on with the motherfucker that runs this company anyway. So please, we fighting with you, Val. Man,
Isn't that crazy, bro? You seeing that? I know you're seeing it for yourself.
Yeah, bro. I love y'all. I'm reading a couple of these as I'm trying to think about what to say.
I've been overwhelmed this last 3 days watching the comments, bro. It's crazy. They're from all over.
Yeah, bro. It's.
You should just ask people where they're from.
Where you guys from? Where you guys from? So I can show y'all all some love.
So I'm taking a break. I'm letting the people speak whenever they want. We're no censorship here. This is my voice now.
Tasha, we love you in Ontario, man. Fight the good fight.
Minnesota.
Don't cry, man. We strong. We let tears go too many years ago. We out here trying to be strategic now. We thinking about how this can affect the next 3 generations of lives. We got the information. We got all the information we need. Now it's the time to capitalize. 2020 is literally now we're in the middle of a juxtaposition of energy and consciousness. So let's use that for each other. Let's show some love to each other, man. We here. We really here.
North Branch.
Ohio, North Branch. Miss Lindsay, we love you. We not. I'm telling you, Miss Rachel, we not. They letting us, they letting us be out here. We not being rowdy or anything. Everybody just showing love. Brooklyn Center, all of our people in Minnesota, we know y'all. We love y'all, man. This little coronavirus has hit us a little out of nowhere. East Coast, I'm an I-95 kid, so I love anybody on the I-95. Wisconsin, hey, we gotta beat up y'all fucking, y'all got some people coming over the motherfucking limits, man. We might have to knock them out. Hey, Iowa, I love y'all, but we gotta work better on these caucuses that y'all be having in for voting, yo. We gotta work on all this shit. Hey, and speaking of that shit, hey, we ain't no Democrats or Republicans. We voting for the person that wants us to the best. The best. Fuck that shit. Fuck that all that other shit. What's up?
His memorial.
I love you, Miss Lindsay. X and O, all y'all, man.
It has? Okay.
All love, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
Díganos de dónde están viendo.
Where everybody else? Austin, Texas. Miss Alicia, I'll be in Dallas in a month.
I have a sister in Austin.
We love y'all. And they fighting down there too. I don't want to say fight. Y'all, hey, man, civil unrest. Civil unrest. Keep making everybody feel uncomfortable. Hey, I love Toronto. I love Oregon. I just came from Portland for my birthday. But listen, man, we gonna keep fighting. We gotta fight this fight together, bro. As long as you guys are getting information wherever you guys are, man, just send it out on Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. It's gonna reach us all. Y'all see how Hong Kong is helping everybody with just the tactics.
Florida.
You 5 days strong. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, all these curfews, watch out for this martial law, man. It's coming next. They trying to do too much. Hey, I love you. And listen, Kylie, they be on some other shit too, but I'm loving what y'all doing for us. From Tennessee, it's all love. What's my YouTube? I don't have one, but Miss Lindsay, my name is Lorenzo Butler. You can find me on Facebook if you guys want to add me. Lorenzo Butler.
Did you guys drive?
No, we walked.
Indy, I'm sorry about the little white homie that got his eye popped out, but we appreciate all y'all, bro. Indiana, y'all got some shit going on as well, man. Thank you, Mr. Calvin, for you just want somebody to talk to you.
The march walked past it and then we joined.
Oh, smart. Bro, the comments are all over the place. It's crazy. Yeah, so you gotta pick and choose which one.
Yeah, I know. I was just reading everybody. Hey, I'm just saying love to everybody.
Andrew, do you do this?
No.
Or it just popped off like that?
No, it just popped off. I've been in school the whole time. I'm a student. Yeah, I don't do any of this.
How did yours become like?
He'll never get.
I'm sorry, Jenny. Dang, you want him back here?
It went viral.
Yeah, people were being like,
kidding.
follow this ad.
We love. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all, man.
Louisville.
I'm literally watching.
I love you guys, man.
In real life.
I love you guys. So,
You since this
yeah.
Appreciate it. So I'll just give you guys an update. We're letting the people talk. We're letting them anything they gotta say. We're not censoring anybody out here. So the word is we have heard that 38th in Chicago has been deemed also a safe place to protest.
Yeah, we're fine over here.
That's what they said. We're fine here.
Surrounding. Yeah,
Where?
we have the National Guard on both sides of us. Yeah, and we're fine. They said we're cool, right?
Yeah, but they said we can be here.
Yeah,
They did, at this
the
place.
National Guard told us we could be here.
Mhm.
We're at the 4th precinct.
Yeah. Hey, what's your say your name one more time again, bro? You were just talking.
Lorenzo Butler.
Spell it.
LORENZO BUTLER.
Thank you. Yeah, we gave him quite some time to be able to speak. He had we're not censoring people's what they want to say here. We've apparently 38th in Chicago has also been deemed a safe zone to peacefully protest. I'm gonna shout. Yeah, good. Yeah, that man. He's been saying almost. And I just met him. He just walked up to me. He said almost the exact same things we've been seeing out here, and that's crazy. And including some of my friends that have been saying the same exact things. That man just poured his heart out to you guys. We're meeting strong future leaders out here, you guys. These are going to be the leaders of tomorrow that you guys are here and speak, and it's amazing. You guys are asking if they're trapping us. These vehicles have been here for hours now. I mean, I don't know how long we've exactly been. Let me see. I don't know how long. What time is it? Maybe an hour, maybe less. But this is a safe place to exercise your First Amendment rights peacefully. that's the one thing too. We're waiting for the community leader to get back. He said he was going to be back. Hey, has he came back yet? The one guy? No. We're seeing. We're gonna see if he does. We'll see if he comes back or not. But this has been deemed a safe area to peacefully protest. We're just watching. We've been watching this crew here for a while. I mean, even with the National Guard on each side of us, and the police aren't even out front, like I've been telling you, and like the gentleman just said, he was able to speak his mind. The police aren't even here out front. I mean, you guys have been watching it all happen. Anybody that has something to say and wishes we've been giving him that voice today. That's been and it's been amazing. They released the booking photo of the guy who drove the semi into the crowd. Okay. Yeah, that's what we had heard, but they just released the booking photo of him. I'm reading it.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he got arrested.
Yes, you guys. I mean, you guys see the difference in what works and what doesn't work. That's the biggest thing. I mean, you guys see the difference in what peaceful protesting does. That man spoke everything I've been trying to say in a extremely eloquent way. Smart, very intelligent. He's going to be a future leader someday. That's absolutely. Thank you, April. I see that you have the screenshots. We're waiting for the leader to come back. We were offered because 38th and Chicago Avenue is a peaceful gathering too, and the police chief said that we're okay to protest there, and we as in me and my viewing audience are okay to be there and just document and make sure everybody's safe.
Hey, can I show the video?
Yep. So this is the video of the bridge again, you guys, in case you miss it. We're good.
Hit.
Yep.
Play.
It looks similar to what happened in 1992, bro. Remember with the truck driver that tried the same thing?
Crazy. Look at the title. Rally turns violent.
That's what they put on there?
Yeah. So it's
it's a march.
A peaceful march.
Okay.
And then a truck drives in, and they don't say truck drives in
because that whole highway has been shut down all day, like since. I mean, that highway's shut down.
Look at how everyone just divided.
They're running out of the way. I mean, you see how fast that truck's going too?
And then someone fell right there. They would have gotten ran over. I don't know what to say. Let's see if I can turn it up.
And then after that, we were
there we go.
There a different vantage point. The cab door being opened and closed and opened and closed, so unsure of where that driver
is. But again, breaking news 5, I do not like your title.
That semi came down the interstate where they had that peaceful protesting. I mean,
yeah. Well, I've been waiting for the leader to get back here, but I don't know where he is. We've been waiting on. He said he's gonna be back in 10 minutes, or like a while ago, with blankets.
Has he said anything?
No, I don't know who he is. He just was here. You know, I don't know any of these people personally. I just meet them as I meet them.
There's a video from someone right where he stopped.
But I will believe me a second.
That shows a little more.
A major disruption, and it was to a level where lives, if not thousands of lives, were at stake. And here's a live picture now. You see how much, a little bit, I'm not live just a few minutes earlier, but you see how much further I believe that truck continued to go, because that does not, where we see the truck right now.
Look at that cop
in this
being.
video from a few minutes ago does not look like where it stopped in that MnDOT camera picture. It appears maybe the truck moved further.
Man, that would have been a bad place to be today.
We saw what appeared to be a crowd or mob of sorts around that person, their arms flailing. We're not sure what they
Jermaine says he was on that bridge.
Interacting with that driver potentially, but I'm sure feelings of fright and anger for someone to come through what was a peaceful protest at that
That's
moment.
definitely
David, you're still on the ground. We
intended
see a
murder
formation of officers.
with
Give
deadly
us an
weapon.
update.
I'm putting this on my live.
And then that was the end of that one.
All right. So we're gonna see about moving to the other peaceful protest that we have permission to be at. Like I said, if they're giving us permission to be places, then we can see more voices in a lawful way. We've been out here trying to do the best we can to document, and I do understand some people's level of concern that we're out past the curfew. But I mean, given the current circumstances of what's happening, and now you can see that some community leaders have been able to work out a deal to be able to peacefully protest. You guys have heard the chants all day: no rioting, no looting. I just was recording somebody's phone because I haven't really seen the video. Let me know what you guys. Let me know if anybody sees anything at 38th in Chicago, and if they're allowing people to protest or not. They said that the police chief said that we can be there, but we're here. There's nobody. There's no police outside.
Ryan's trying to.
Hey, bro, if you blow up, like, I'm just letting you know.
I'm giving you credit.
That's what I'm saying. I would rather hope it be like you or the guy that was here that blow up than it be me. They've been echoing everything I've been saying. I really hope they do. Those are the people we want leadership positions. Okay. We're with our little group still. The discussion that they're having is I'm figuring if we have permission to protest at the 38th in Chicago peacefully, like we have been for quite some time here in front of the 4th precinct. They're going the wrong way. 35W in Washington, a big amount of arrests is going on. Yep, okay, we're not going by the 35W bridge, guys. Video people, okay. Okay, we're taking time, okay. What about, anybody know anything about 38th in Chicago, where the memorial is? Okay, you gotta understand, where the protest, the 38th in Chicago is the south side. It's south of downtown, where you guys saw the skyscrapers. The bridge is nowhere near it either. This is we're at our location, and then there's a bridge location, and then there's the peaceful one. Yes, James, yes.